angels and demons, Heather here with another speed paint video. I want to talk about ice skating because I've always loved ice skating ever since I was little, and even though I'm not the best at ice skating, I still love it. So yeah, I've always loved ice skating even before Yuri on Ice. In case you guys are wondering, I loved it before Yuri on Ice. So here's me explaining why I love Yuri on Ice so much. I mean, not loving Yuri on Ice so much. I mean, this is why I like ice skating so much. Blah. Sometimes I can't. Maybe I should write a script for these videos. Whatever. So it all started when I was around 3 years old, maybe younger. My Aunt Ladale was that cool aunt who would always take me and my brother, well, mostly me and my older brother, to cool stuff when we lived in Vegas. Yeah, I was born in Vegas and lived there for the first 3 years of my life before moving to Arizona. So one of the cool things that she took me to was to see Disney on Ice. And I loved it so much. I loved seeing the ice skating, and it really fascinated me to the point where every single time I saw ice skating on TV, I was just impressed. In fact, my favorite movies when I was little was Ice Princess and Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas because of that beginning story with Minnie and Daisy doing their little ice skating show. If there's ice skating in a show, you better believe I will be on top of it. And when I saw, this is a passion that I always loved. In fact, every single year I always wanted to go ice skating, but because I lived in Arizona, it's a little hard for me to go ice skating. In fact, that one time of me going ice skating at Jeanette Farms in like my very, very earliest video was the first time I ever went ice skating, and it was really great for me. Yeah. I wonder where Jaden Animations went ice skating because she did live in Arizona at the time she went. Was it closer to her? But anyway, there was actually this one time when my family, we would used to go out and go out and do yard sailing every Saturday morning during like the colder seasons, like fall. Because no one really does yard sales in the summer in Arizona, because who wants to be outside in the summer in 90 or sometimes even 100 degrees temperature? Moving on. So yeah, there was this one time when I saw this pair of ice skates in this yard sale, and I begged my mom to get them, and I ended up having a big temper tantrum because she would not get them to me. She said that they wouldn't fit me, and I was all like, I would grow into them. Now that I'm thinking about it, good call, mother, because yeah, what were the chances of me having to actually use those skates? So yeah, I really did I love ice skating, and when I went ice skating for the first time with my friends, it was great too. And when I saw like Yuri on Ice and all of this cool figure skating stuff, it just fascinated me. I couldn't help but wonder if I could become like a professional figure skater. Of course, me being the very not athletic person and not having much balance, I know now that that's not very likely unless I started ice skating when I was like very little. Mom, why didn't you start me ice skating when I was 3? Anyway. So, yeah, I ended up not doing anything. When I did move to Utah, I did shortly after I got a job, I decided to earn some money, and when I heard that Disney on Ice came to Salt Lake, I went to Disney on Ice with a friend of mine to see the show, and I did the same thing the next year because whenever they were in town, it was always March and November, and November, it being my birthday month, I go, you know what, I'm going to go to Disney on Ice to celebrate my birthday. I did it once with this friend, and then I did it another time with my mom because I couldn't find anyone to come with me, and to be honest, it's been a while since we really did something like a mother-daughter thing, so we did that, and it's great seeing the performers doing their ice skating. There was even during the show with my friend where right before Elsa's big performance was going to start, one of the little things malfunctioned and had to stop. In fact, you might be able to see it in like one of my past videos. I actually did record that thing happening, and it's in one of my past videos. And I actually did take ice skating lessons when shortly after I got my driver's license and I got my own car and I paid for everything because I really wanted to learn how to ice skate, and that's pretty much I ended up getting my first ever injury, my first ever sprained wrist from the incident, and just because of me not being able to properly go to the lessons and that injury, I ended up not passing the class. So, yeah. I don't have beginner status as an ice skater, so yeah, that happens. But I have noticed one thing. I did take my sisters to the ice skating rink, and E is really good with roller skating, and they are really good with ice skating. I've seemed to have learned that. Well, I'm even worse with roller skating. Every single time I go on roller skates, I instantly fall straight into my bed within 3 seconds. That's no exaggeration. Seriously, ask the people in my singles ward during the Valentine's Day dance, and they will say, "Yep, that happened." Whenever we go to like classic skating, you don't see me putting on roller skates. Nope, you see me getting a scooter, because no, that's practically asking for trouble. But anyway, so yeah, if you're good with roller skating, then you would also be great with ice skating. Ice skating, I can do ice skating well, just not as I'm better at ice skating than roller skating. I'm just saying if you're good with roller skating, then you can ice skate because you already have the balance down. So yeah, it also makes sense as to why I see these like little roller skates that look like ice skates that are marketed as like practice ice skates. I now understand why that is now. So yeah. If you're an ice skater and you need more practice and yet you don't know where to just start roller skating. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've ice skated, and in fact, my ice skates I actually do have a pair of my own ice skates, and they're just laying under my bed right now collecting dust, and they're all like, "Why aren't you using me?" So, yeah. If I ever I do plan on like ice skating, and it is a good form of exercise. So whenever I am in the area, I do like to go there to practice because it's fun. So yeah, go ice skating, people. It's fun. At least once in your life. If you don't have a good sense of balance, then maybe fall on your butt once and learn that, okay, that's fine. This isn't for me. Later. Hope you enjoyed this video, and may angels be with ya.